There is some potentially worrying news for English football fans across the papers this morning. Carver, you've got this story, haven't you? What can you tell us?
Yeah, basically what's happened is we know that the government are planning on, introducing a football regulator to oversee the running of football in England. And what has happened is on the 2nd of September, the UEFA General Secretary, Theodoridis, wrote a letter to the Culture Secretary, Lisa Nandy, saying that UEFA have some concerns about the fact that the government are planning to introduce a football regulator. And those concerns, basically in plain English, are that UEFA's rules and FIFA's rules are that national associations have to run the game. You can't have a situation where politicians and governments are interfering in the running of football. So this is a big story. The ultimate sanction that UEFA have is they could ban England from playing in their tournament. So they could theoretically ban England from playing in the Euros if they felt that the government was interfering in the running of English football. They could also ban English clubs from their competitions, Champions League, Europa Conference. You know, the rule book says that UEFA have the power to do that. But having spoken to people who are sort of across what is happening at UEFA, we're being told that, look, what is basically happening is that UEFA are just expressing their concerns.
So it's not likely to happen.
We are not going to get to the stage where England are going to be banned from the Euros, Euro 2028, which is in UK and Ireland. English clubs are not going to get thrown out of the Champions League. But UEFA just wants to carry on having the conversation that they had with the previous government about what the proposals will actually look like. And I think UEFA are actually a little bit worried that maybe you're going to get a football regulator with certain powers, but then further on down the line, that regulator is going to get more and more powers. So UEFA are just saying, look, this is a red line that cannot be crossed. The government cannot interfere in the running of football.
Just worth bearing in mind, FIFA have banned Kenya, Zimbabwe, Kuwait 2011. They were made to forfeit one of their qualifying matches because of government interference and issues relating to that. Now, there might be that disbelief that in European
There is a precedent,
football, there might be this belief that in European football, maybe with UEFA, as you've been saying, the understanding of UEFA, that's a lot less likely to happen. But then you might see those countries say, well, hang on a minute, why is there one for us and another for Europe?
That's a great point that Darren makes about FIFA banning some countries. Also, FIFA doesn't ban one country, because in Iran, women are banned from going to football games, which is totally against FIFA's own rules. And okay, the Iranian regime are saying, yes, we're letting some women in, but take my word for it, women are not allowed into games in Iran, and yet Iran are still a member of FIFA. So when it comes to governing bodies, I don't want to compare what's happening with UEFA at the moment, what's happened with FIFA in Iran. When it comes to governing bodies saying, we're going to ban countries or we've got the power to do it, it seems that they only do it in very specific circumstances,
yes.
which Darren has just mentioned.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up.